Welcome to Cooking with Dragons. My name is Bert, and today I'm making a chopped cheese burrito with some tater tots. So I got some onion sauteing here. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on there. Started this off by sauteing some onions and salt and pepper. Right, so I'm gonna have the cheese on there now. Yeah, so that's it. And then for the seasoning, I just went with some of this Longhorn, as well as a bit of tropical Sazón, which actually got into some of the onions too, so that kind of helped it out a little bit. So I'm just going to let this cheese melt, and then I'm going to chop it up. Yes. And for cheese of choice, if I didn't say, I'm using Muenster. That's what I like. You can go with the American if you like, but this is just a different way to do it. And then we just get to the chopper. Get to the chopper! Yeah, chop that shit. Kind of mix it in there. I'm making it better if you got two, but you know, work with what you got. Yeah. A quick video, pretty much. Now it's getting nice and melted together. That nice and cheese. Some nice cheese in there. Yeah. You kind of want to keep it together so it's nice and. Now originally you'd put this on a sandwich bun, but I don't feel like a sandwich. I just feel like. I don't really feel like a sandwich. I just feel like a burrito, because you know. I like burritos. I kind of like burritos a bit more than a sandwich. That's my preference, but you know, you can load this up into a Kaiser roll if you like, or something like that, as it usually goes. But I'm going with this just because that's how I want it. I'm gonna give it a couple of slices of pepper jack, and I'm just gonna leave that alone while those tots are cooking, and it will be good. I'm gonna take this off the heat so that way it doesn't overcook, and once those tots are ready, we'll be ready to go. It'll be time to assemble a burrito. So here's where we're at now. Got them tater tots nicely cooked. Now I gotta transfer this into this burrito. Followed by these tots. Preferably without dropping them on the floor, but you know. Alright, just place them on there. Get them nicely tucked in, tight on there. Righty. I decided to warm up this burrito while the tots were about finished cooking in the last few seconds or so, and then, you know, so now it's just about wrapping this up. I add a little bit of garlic butter to them, just for the heck of it, and usually chopped cheese gets ketchup, but I'm just gonna go with some taco sauce, just a little bit, and then it also gets mayo too, but I don't know about mayo in burritos or not, but you know, sour cream might work too, but yeah. Might not be the best wrap I've ever done, but it works. What do you think, Chipotle? How did I do? All right, now we're just gonna give this a little bit of a toasting, because if you eat burritos untoasted, you're kind of a savage. But you know, there's my hot take there. Yeah, I'm gonna just toast this up, and then we'll give it a cross section, and we'll give it a try. But this is a pretty thick burrito. And here we have chopped cheese burrito, with the burrito perfectly toasted, as all burritos should be. Alright, let's cut this thing in half and give it a good cross section and see how it goes. I don't know why people do that, but you know, there you go. I can't cut this thing two-handed, one-handed, well, Maybe I can. Gotta believe in the heart of the knife. Okay. Alright, and here we go. Didn't really get a cheese pool, but that's okay. There's our cross section. Nice meaty burrito. Definitely very hearty. Alright, let's get it to the table. And here we have, once again, the chopped cheese burrito with some tater tots. And there's also a yellow jacket in here, so if you hear some buzzing, that's what it is. Not to worry, it can't get to the camera. Hopefully. Alright, let's try this big monster out. As we can see there, we got that nice season there. Also, Sazón means seasoning, so I think earlier I said I hit it with some Longhorn seasoning, then some Sazón seasoning. So I have seasoning, I guess. Alrighty, let's try this out. Like I said, I didn't put ketchup on it like a usual chopped cheese does, or mayo, but you could go with sour cream if you wanted for this kind of version. But alrighty, but it's up to your preference, of course. But yeah, let's try this out. That works pretty well. I also don't know if I mentioned it before, but I'm using sausage because that's what I got. About 4 sausage patties, and you smash it down, and then yeah, season it like you would a burger. Not everything has to be drowned in sauce to taste amazing. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, like I said, you can put other toppings as you want on it as well, but like I said, it's just if you're comfortable wrapping that up, go ahead. You know, if you ever worked at Chipotle, I'm sure you can figure it out. But I've never worked at Chipotle, and the most I've done is Taco Bell, which is not quite the same, but you know. Alrighty. That taco sauce adds a nice acidity to it to help balance everything out. This is very savory, that's for sure. Nice and savory, nice and garlicky, potatoey, as you would hope from all those tater tots. If you know how to make fiesta potatoes, you can do that as well. That would probably be a pretty good way to go to. I've made those. I think I've made those before on this channel. If I haven't, I should. But it's actually fairly simple. But yeah. Chopped cheese burrito. Check it out. Thank you for watching. My name is Worf for Cooking with Dragons. We are exploring the world of food. You know, it's time to keep on feeding the fire.